Rough day?
I shot my best friend.
Oh, joined the club, old sport. What's your name, anyway?
George. And this is Slim. Finest dinner in town. How do you do?
Nick. This here is Tom Buchanan.
Oh, you the polo player.
Oh, no, not me.
I gotcha. You've been in the paper months ago. Some business about a murder.
Well, there was an accident. Does the name Gatsby sound familiar to you?
Gatsby. Maybe. He the man that ran over the woman and got killed in his own pool that evening. Messy business, wasn't it?
He had it coming, going around, messing with what ought not to be messed with. Mr. Nobody, from nowhere, making love to my wife. I wasn't gonna stand for that.
This Gatsby, he got it all wrong. Told him, no, there ain't no such thing as a dream. Getting himself and nobody thinking was his dream.
Gatsby's dream must have seemed so close. He could hardly fail to grasp at it. He didn't know it was already behind him.
He's too busy going after something he don't need that he don't see what he has. I'll be damned if I ever saw a single man happy with what he has. Even I was fooling myself thinking I could get some land, or anything for that matter. I was just like that Gatsby I was. Hundreds of them men come by on the road with them bindles on them backs and that same damn thing in their heads. Hundreds of them. They come and they quit and they go on, and every damn one of them's got a little piece of land in their head. Not one of them gets it. Just the way the world is, I suppose. We're all flawed, you see. There ain't nothing wrong with being blunt about it either. Better than wasting your energy trying to chase something you ain't never gonna get.
It was all about money to him. Nothing else mattered. Hell, I'd be damned if he cared about Daisy or anybody.
I knew someone who couldn't have cared less about money. I'd rather had a petting zoo, if you ask me, with rabbits, mice, and pups. Always petting them, he was. He was like that, Lenny. Dumb as bricks. Didn't even know his own strength, but he had my back and I had his. He was gonna get lamb, he was.
The best thing you can be in this world is a fool.
Well, now I ain't got nobody. Fools or not. Suppose you didn't have nobody. A guy goes nuts if he ain't got nobody. Tell ya, a guy gets too lonely and gets sick. Not one bad bone he had either. Cared for people, yes sir. Guys don't need no sense to be a nice fella. And you know what I did? I left him. Only guy who ever cared for me and all folks. And I left him. We'd have been through it all, and I left him. Know why? Because I'm a coward.
They were careless people.
You're crazy, Nick. Crazy as hell!
They?
Tom and Daisy.
Daisy Buchanan.
His wife, the golden girl. Voice full of money, that one.
Your friend there. He don't seem like he need to marry for money. He too spiffy. You love her then?
You're one smart man. But no, he doesn't love Daisy. He'll say he does if you ask him. Even though he's God knows where, with God knows who, he always comes back to his Daisy. You'd think he'd have learned by now, but it just made him more careful. What with Myrtle and all.
Who's Myrtle?
His old mistress. She's the one who died. Daisy hit her with Gatsby's car, but he doesn't know that part. And he got over the initial shock pretty quick.
He did? How?
Pretty simple, if you ask me. He never loved her. Not her, nor Daisy. But to her, Tom was the way up. She thought she'd become something if she was with him. But she didn't. And she never would have. I met her once. Wasn't much of a looker, but there was something about her. She could wrap men around her finger, she could.
Your typical flapper type. Rope you hard they do. The kind that flaunts what they got. Big eyes. Heavily made up. I know him.
I've seen them folk too. But I ain't seen no piece of jailbait. Worse than the boss's daughter. Stirring up trouble, and she got Lanny dragged into it. That's what I knew. I'd had it with everybody.
Well, this was fun, but I gotta get going. I got a girl who's waiting for me.
Which one?
Well, I should get going too. It's nice meeting you folks.
Likewise, sir. Suppose we won't be seeing each other around soon, but it sure was nice.
He's right. I knows I sure needed this.